So we decided that we wanted an extra bedroom and essentially a bathroom as well. And the reason for that was, being a 3-bedroom house, the children were growing up. We're finding that one of the rooms, particularly the small room, was actually getting too small. So we basically needed additional bedroom space. We selected Magic Lofts after reviewing and getting quotes from a number of other loft companies that you see around Cardiff, but actually we came across Magic Lofts because one of our neighbours was having a loft conversion, and it was midway through the conversion, and we went up to have a look at the work in progress, and we received very good feedback from the owner of that house over the duration of that build and what David and his team were like. So the good feedback that we had encouraged us to ask Magic Lofts to give us the quote for the loft conversion. Yeah, so when we engaged Magic Lofts and we started discussing about the options that are available to us, we made it clear that what was important to us was the look of the loft conversion from outside, so to blend it in with the rest of the house, and also that we wanted to make sure that from the inside of the house that the flow of the stairs was continual, and as much as possible it looked like really the room had always been there, and that was something that was important to us, and certainly David and Magic Lofts made sure that he understood what we wanted, and that was carefully laid out during the design of the loft. One of the things that is important for a loft conversion like this really is, to most people, I would imagine that the design and approval process that's required to undertake a major build is a bit of a mystery, and it's really important and comforting to us that throughout the process that Magic Lofts were able to take care of the design and the submission of that to the planning authorities, such that we actually got swift approval in the end. So clearly it was a very large project for us, and we didn't really know what to expect, apart from probably be a lot of disruption and mess around the house. But it was clear from the very start that David and his team had a pride in making sure that the site was left as clean as possible at the end of each day, and that disruption to us was kept at a minimum, such that we could carry on with our day-to-day living around the house. So again, one of the very good things that we got from Magic Loft was the constant feedback as to how the build was progressing in terms of what milestones had been achieved, and of course if any issues had been raised during the build, of which there were actually very few indeed. But it was great to see on most days either pictures from David and the team of what had actually been achieved that day, or indeed what their plans were for the next week. So that gave us a real sense of progression during the build. Yeah, so the roof windows themselves, so we've got three roof windows here, and the windows themselves appear to be in good quality. They certainly fit very well. The nice white colour blends into the rest of the room, and actually the availability of the blinds themselves means that they fit very well into the product. So I think it looks a great match for the roof. So we're all very pleased with the loft conversion. As I said at the beginning, the seamless flow from the ground floor up of the stairs, and actually from outside itself, the dormer window itself and the dormer construction for us was a very important aspect of the design. And you can tell as well that it blends in so well that some of our neighbours have actually commented that it looks like the dormer conversion has always been there. So I would certainly recommend Magic Lofts to anybody thinking of having a loft conversion. It adds a lot of extra space to your house. The disruption during that time will be minimised by the team, but it's certainly worthwhile, and it's given us a great addition to the house, and something that my son has settled into very well indeed.
That's it. Thank you very much, Paul.
Thank you.